hey, your boss is pushing you to stay a couple hours extra at work, and you know if you do that, you're not going to have any energy for your wife. But if you don't agree to the thing with your boss, then they're going to fire you because, somebody else will fill that role and do that thing. And so now, okay, I can't lose my job because I got to get a paycheck and I got to make sure I can pay the bills and all those other things. Okay, what if you had 10 jobs that you only had to work 1 hour a day at each one of them? And if you didn't work those extra 2 jobs for the extra 2 hours, then you didn't, it didn't matter because you had the other 8 jobs and it's okay. So you can come and go as you please. You do whatever you want. Okay, so now we're operating from a completely different state. We're operating from a place of abundance, and that abundance we would have to create for ourselves. But then again, we have that fear that comes up that if we quit our job and we start a dozen side hustles, it's not going to work out for us. And then what? We're going to die. We're not going to be able to pay the bills. The landlord's going to kick us out of our house. We can't buy groceries. We're going to be digging in dumpsters. We're going to get whatever disease you get from digging in dumpsters, and then you're going to die in the hospital or in a gutter or some. So those fears, although that might not be exactly how we line up or end up, or our line of thinking might not go exactly in that way, but our reticular activating system and all that primitive drivers that exist inside of us that stop us from doing these things, that's what makes people afraid. So that's what holds people back from building these meaningful relationships or having deep and genuine connections with people. And these are just some examples of some of the ways that we're just not showing up the way that we could be showing up. And so the shift there for a lot of people is to come out of that state of scarcity and into a state of abundance. And I help people do this through, all the different stuff that we do in our workshops, our boot camps, one-on-one coaching, or inner mastermind. I am launching a book. That book will include all of the things that I kind of talk about in it, and kind of walk you through how to develop this stuff on your own. But, for here, if there's something that I can give to you to help you shift from that state of scarcity to that state of abundance, would be just do anything and everything you can to surround yourself with more of whatever it is you're afraid of losing. If you're afraid of losing your job, go look at some other opportunities. That might give you the courage it takes to stand up to your boss. And you might even find out that the thing that was holding you back, it was all kind of made up and in your mind anyways, because a lot of the things that we are afraid of are just fake scenarios that we've created in our mind, which is a whole other conversation for a whole other time. But I think that's it, is that people are just afraid, and it usually comes from their perspective of being in a state of scarcity versus abundance, or a number of other paradigm shifts that might help move you from that place. But yeah, I think that's the thing that's holding a lot of people back, is the fear.